And we are underway as our ACC doubleheader continues on opening night.
Gives people problems.
They go inside to the true freshman, Derwin Hodge Jr. Kicks it out to right. Can't knock it down.
And you can see it in the way they play. Toughness, pressure defense, and finding guys who can score on the offensive end of the floor. Good defensive possession by the Cardinals.
Games last season back for Louisville.
And the first thing everybody thinks about is shooting. And here's example numero uno, Isaac McNeely.
McNeely for three. Got it again!
Come on, Jay Alter. Two.
Very strong defensive start in the opening 2 minutes. Bulldogs still looking for their first bucket.
His staff and what they're capable of doing. And Isaac McNeely keeps getting loose on the backside of that press. That's got to be fixed if you're South Carolina State.
Lob, and it is. Here's Colin McKenzie. Hands off to Jaden Johnson, the MEAC preseason player of the year. Misfires.
Which is going to be really happy, but this guy's fast and open floor. Goodness me.
How about the speed? Hadley drills it from the corner. Up. Storm, stolen away. Up ahead, Brown. Back to Hadley. And it's a 13-0 games, but they are hoping to get back to ACC championships and final.
The rhythm of the game, right? They get to the free throw line, they make shots, they set up their pressure. And as a player, that really helps establish your rhythm quicker. What a pass by
McNeely, the hot hand. First missed defense to go along with that perimeter shooting we were talking about. Cardinals force another turnover.
Plays with terrific pace, and I think he's put on even more weight since coming here to Louisville. I like how decisive they've been here early, Jay. On the offensive side of the ball, they know there's...
With his head coach, Pat Kelsey, they totally believe that the sophomore, Kenai Roots, has some incredible basketball ahead.
But I'm not going to disagree with him on that one.
Tenebe into the lane, into contact. Missed last season rehabbing, and clearly that has paid off. How about the first? Still desperate to find their footing in this one. McNeely can't hit it. Buying it with the fact that he won the three-point contest of the McDonald's All-American Games. Hey, if you're going to press out on him, he'll blow right.
He was fantastic. He was efficient. And he just had so many wow moments that you sit back and you watch.
3 in white, another one of these internationals brought in by Pat Kelsey.
Watch out.
And he slams it home right on cue. Battling for every ball. Shot out of a cannon to start this season. McNeely. The pressure. Defense delivers again. Up court in a hurry. Brown, the floater, leaves it short. If you come out victorious in them and play well doing it, you can look around that locker room and go, yeah, we are. When we spoke with him before the game, Louisville's been dominant on both sides of the ball. Finally, a tip-in finish.
They live with those extra opportunities.
Conwell knocks it down. Ryan Conwell, the transfer.
He'll take it.
Most people only know Barkley as the commentator. We got to get these kids on YouTube to watch some highlights for them to understand. Good ball movement. Another great look. Louisville extra possessions.
Got him.
The turnovers have piled up, and Louisville.
When the next guy just pops up, but you got to continue playing. That was close.
Roots going back to the rim, swatted out of his hand. Tough take, count it, plus the foul.
Significant weight. I mean, it's really amazing to see the size.
Mismatch on the block. South Carolina State cashes in. They got McNeely.
Coach Eric Martin said Morrow is going to be the guy that takes a leap returning to the pro. South Carolina State 1 point away from getting to the NCAA.
Christian at TCU. McNeely a three. Buries it. Isaac McNeely.
None.
What's the best way to do that?
You got to have somebody create off the bounce, or you want to set a ball screen. If I were South Carolina State.
Great rotation. Roots. This time, nothing but the bottom of
Jay Alter. That's for sure. Hey, I want to go back and talk about the challenge situation, which is a new rule. Game plan, very different than in years past, trying to move it forward.
overs up to 10 in the first half for South Carolina State.
I mean, they have all the resources and ability. They just needed to hire their third choice. Right? That's what he said.
Well,
and he was only about 5'9", 5'10", and he was still scoring. Then all of a sudden,
last year, for all the teammates that didn't have the extra year of eligibility, game 0 for 12 since Houston Christian in 2020. And I think that says more about how Louisville came out defense.
But they get into conference play. You know, they've got to load up on these games to generate.
Great press break leads to an open three. It's good. Michael Brown. Ruths.
Oh, great screen. Uh-oh.
Brown. A rack attack.
Its highest form, sharing it, shooting it. Unselfish play.
A beautiful ball movement and another slam dunk finish.
It's going to be a quality piece for this team.
With so much quality depth. We have not seen a drop-off between the starters. And
like, there's not going to be a whole lot in this first half that they're going to be able to go back to the film room and be.
Incredible first season under Kelsey, 27-8, 18-2 in ACC play. You go all the way
to a game last season at Virginia. He's coming off flare screens. He's having to get his feet right. He's having to turn his body.
That's right. Yeah.
Sananda Fru, though, I mean, comes from Braunschweig and top level in Germany.
On offensively. 4 seconds left in the half. Why not another three?
When it looks like they are so far. Nice look ahead. Great pass.
And the finish from Hadley. Michael Brown.
I think one of the major benefits is now you have a guy in the starting spot that they can rely on. Another easy look for McNeely. Forget about it. Right. Played at Cincinnati. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Michael Brown Jr.
They think he's approaching that. He works incredibly hard.
So when we got into the gym, he was the only guy out here.
Can you do those other things? Uh-oh.
Right. Hadley, the steal, and the finish.
That left-hand hook is not working today.
But they battle back forward. And you would never know this is a team that's up by 52. Make it 54. Make it to the ACC championship, and yet they're going to do even better this season.
Yeah, they're even better. serious cachet at this point. Wow, he blocked that with 2 hands.
Ruths has been very impressive tonight.
Absolutely he has.
He's taken that step forward from freshman to sophomore year like Louisville was hoping.
That have high expectations. Those things rub off in a positive way. Man, 32 is just running into everybody.
Another hard foul off.
And Kobe Rogers, a beneficiary of just knowing how hard they have to play it. Watch out.
Ruths hammers it home. Physicality in this second half, and Louisville has responded. It has given them energy. Despite the lopsided score, they are still in attack mode.
As the season goes along, as the competition goes up. But that all being said, his job has never been easier. Craved. He fits that billing. Tough. You know, every pass is difficult. Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Tough take and a hard foul. As many freshmen as they once did, certainly in that second tier, and he feels like they were able to capitalize with, what did you say in the first half? Chiseled of stone?
Chiseled out of stone.
Louisville in Kentucky. That is going to be a spectacular spectacle as Fru slams it.
Lineup. Hadley at the 3. You have Zougadis and Fru in.
Conwell flying for 2.
Ace. Because physically just so strong.
Up ahead, Hadley. Easy throw.
Man, they were loaded for bear today.
And the notable early games, you look at that slate, Kentucky at Cincinnati.
Anything from those games, you shake them off, you get ready for the next one. South Carolina State's going to have a lot to play for in their league. I think last year, the ACC did not do great in November and December. In my opinion, that's a tough move.
That is so improved with NC
No
State quick turnaround. I think you're going to see Miami be very impressive.
Some of these tournament games, and Miami's going to be able to.
Good ball movement again. Frew.
Will Wade and what all they were doing up there, and we're going to have another open situation here.
One-handed jam. I thought Will Wade was absolutely phenomenal at ACC Media Day.
Of course he was, man. Will Wade was on staff at Clemson.
Easier said than done. Every coach preaches it, right? But Louisville has executed it tonight. What? Add the 3 plus the action last year, and people forget that Khalifa, Rogers, and Pryor, they were part of that culture, even though they didn't take the check and run. They're up to 24 fouls committed in this game. For field hockey games tomorrow. Good look for Rogers. And another. Roots! How about another highlight reel slam?
Pass though, backdoor cut.
Sherman. That would have been for 101.
He's just so versatile as a four-man who can really shoot the basketball.
And now Max at Charleston on here because that would be his first collegiate points.
But Debbie, such a thing.
Good point.
Like you have a game coming up Thursday against Jackson State.
Both programs thinking championship expectations this season. Rogers adds 3 more.
Stat sheet.
And Miles answers, this is the best possession for 11 suggests preseason.
And I think it's low. I'm going to be honest with you, Jay. Guys, Louisville, something different this year. It's going to be fun to